Okay. So our children's story is about a dreaded disease. Um, I don't know why it's doing subtitles, but never mind. Our children's story is about a dreaded disease that happened, and so in a country far, far away, there was an outbreak of a virus, and it so happens that there's a coronavirus that has broken out over the past year, and this virus was um, killing a lot of people in that village, and it spread from the village into the town, into every community that was there, and there was no cure that could be found for this disease. So, and I just gave a small illustration of what a dreaded disease, we could call it a dreaded disease, whether it could have been cancer, whether it was heart attacks, coronavirus, strokes, blindness, whatever the dreaded disease might have been. And so it came along that there was a certain boy that was not affected with this virus. And for a long time, they thought he would eventually get the virus, but nobody got the virus. So then eventually, the scientists came together and said, no, let's just test this boy, why he is immune to this virus. And they realized that, oh, this boy has actually got um, antibodies that can cure this virus. So the only way, unfortunately, that they could um, get the antibodies that were going to be sufficient to cure the entire nation at that stage was that they had to drain his blood from him. And so initially they drained some blood from him, and then they produced a little bit more for the vaccine, but the vaccine wasn't very strong. It needed a lot more content of the boy's blood. But the content or the amount of the blood that was needed um, was actually going to cost his life. And so the scientists went to the family and explained the situation that, look, if we are going to cure the nation, we need a significant portion of his blood, but there's a high possibility that the boy will not survive. However, he would have saved an entire nation. So you could imagine how difficult a decision the parents had to make to sacrifice their son in order to cure the entire nation, or their son could live and everyone else could die. And so the boy heard this and he went and spoke to his parents and said, look, if it means that everyone else is going to survive, because right now he had lost some of his friends, they had lost some of their family members, just as we have been losing family friends because of the coronavirus. The boy said, look, I am prepared to go through this process if it means that everyone else is going to survive. I am willing to give my life. And the parents eventually they consented and allowed the scientists to draw a significant amount of blood from the boy. And as it would be, the boy died, and they managed to find a cure. And there was a cure that was there, and people started recovering. People started living again. What is this virus? Perhaps today we know of coronavirus because that is what we are living in. That is why we are doing this over technology. But perhaps there is a bigger virus that is out there that is still killing people. and that virus is called sin. Sin has been a virus, an enemy that has been killing since the day of Adam and Eve. And sin will keep on killing people. People will keep on dying from sin. But we do not need to die from sin, because Jesus is that man or that boy who is represented by Jesus that came to die for us on the cross, so that sin would not have power over us. That is why Jesus says the common verse, John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his begotten son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. So there is a cure for this virus called sin. Let us not be despondent. Let us not lose hope. Even Jesus says that no matter how red your sin may be, even if it is as red as scarlet, or even it is as crimson as blood, he says, come to me and I will make it as white as snow. So can Jesus heal us from a disease? Well, even in this age of corona, the only thing I could think of was, yes, Jesus can still heal us. If you look in the Bible, there were examples of Jesus healing the mother of Peter's wife, healing the deaf mute, healing the woman who had an issue of blood, giving sight to Bartimaeus. These are just a few of the acts of healing. But if you look at Jesus's ministry, the greater portion of Jesus's ministry was a healing ministry. So it is possible that Jesus can still heal us. I would actually want to say it is a very real possibility that Jesus can even heal us from the diseases that we face today. The Bible says, but he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and by his stripes, or with his stripes, we are healed. So that is what the Bible says. It does not define the limitations of what Jesus can heal. The limitations, they are none. Even if you look at the examples of Jesus healing, it shows that there is nothing that Jesus cannot do. So I would like us to be encouraged that even though we have experienced a lot of loss because of coronavirus, but if you look at it, the reason behind it perhaps is because of the sickness, the disease of sin. And the cure is Jesus. May God bless you as we share the rest of our sermon this morning. God bless. Thank you.